Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Manchester United career mode. We're going again, you're damn right. This is season 3 of the save now. We've just got into it, although you might see that we are a little bit into July. We're towards the end of July, actually. Um, there is reasons for that, but we are here today to get the season underway. We're 2 weeks before the Community Shield. That is where we're starting from. And if you're wondering why, I will show you. You can see here as well. Not all this. I actually need to scroll down. I didn't realize how much fucking news there was. Basically, we done the World Cup. We done a World Cup special. We were in charge of Spain, as you can see from the picture. We didn't win the World Cup because Germany beat France to win the Men's International Cup in what was a memorable finale. Thousands of fans celebrated a hard-won victory. So we did not win the World Cup in the end. Germany and France were in the finals. I'll show you where we got to before we get into today's episode. Just a little recap of the World Cup special. As you can see there, Germany beat France 2-1. We weren't in the third place match. England beat Italy on penalties. We weren't in the semi-finals because Germany beat England and France beat Italy. We didn't make it even to the quarter-finals. England beat Morocco, Germany beat Denmark, Italy beat Argentina, and France beat Northern Ireland. Did we make the round of 16 though? Yes, we did, but we got knocked out. Again, I wasn't playing the matches. I was just doing a tactical view on them rather than playing them because I didn't feel like we needed to play them. I was hoping that we'd get to the final and I would play the final after that, but no, we didn't do that in the end. 2-1 to Morocco over España, and of course England, Germany, Denmark, with Italy, Argentina, France, and Northern Ireland all going through to the quarterfinals. We didn't get as far as Northern Ireland. That is, and we didn't even top our group. Yeah, I might as well show you. We didn't top our group. Drew 2-all with Hungary, beat Qatar just, and then drew with Denmark. It's not the greatest of campaigns, but we are off the Spain trail and back on the Manchester United trail now. We have done some business, but we're going to do a whole lot more. I have made a difficult decision. First, we're going to show you what has happened for us so far this window, and I'm going to show you the decision I've made. It's going to kind of go against everything I said at the end of last season, but I feel like it's the right move. So to kick off the window, we sold Anthony to Milan for 28 million. Got a good price for him, to be honest. I know, obviously, profit-wise, it's terrible for the amount we paid for him, but we got him sold for a decent amount. He's only ever going to get to 81, I think, at his highest, and he's only worth 19.5. So I think 28 million is a good price. We sold him to Milan. We loaned out Alfie Hutchinson to Carrarese Calcio. We loaned Stefano Russo to Sheffield United. We loaned Riley Barton to Hoffenheim. We sent Reece Bennett to Alveda on a permanent deal. Teagleland has been loaned out as well. Roman Bowman loaned out to Crystal Palace. I should say Teagleland's gone to Fulham. Toby Collier has gone on a permanent to Bodrum FC, I believe it was called, or Bodrum FK. Ethan Wheatley's gone on a loan to Lens. Jim McDonald's gone on a loan to Southampton. Harry Amas has gone on a loan to Ipswich, and Daniel Gore has gone on a loan to Cardiff. As you can see, there has been no incomings yet. Now, this is where it gets spicy. I wouldn't normally do something like this. I normally wouldn't do this. It wouldn't even enter my head. But we are about to pull off a insane, or try to pull off an insane transfer. Now, you can see that I've thinned down the list a bit. There is quite a bit less on the list. As you can see, there's players at the bottom. The free agents is more what I was kind of looking at. I just wanted to see if Kieran Cullen, Benoni Ali, Sonny Al-Jafri, or Antonio Guerra would pick up a club. They haven't yet. We had plenty of suggestions last episode, and I've narrowed it down to about 10 or 12, like 10 to 15 signings that I'm really liking the look of, and a couple that I added myself. Now, as you can see here, Xavi Simons, Florian Wirtz, Kvicha Kvaratskhelia, all on the list for one reason. That is because their contracts are expiring. Now, I don't think I'll spring for a cam. I really like Bruno. I think we get one more year out of him. However, and I hate to do this because he had a brilliant season last season, we are going to go for Kvicha Kvaratskhelia. Now, hear me out. I know it wouldn't be wholly realistic, but Napoli didn't make Champions League. I don't think they even made Euro. I don't think they made Europe. We are the Premier League reigning champions. We're in the Champions League and we're looking to improve. I had this conversation with a few viewers last stream. I sometimes get too attached to the players I have, and sometimes it's rightfully so, sometimes it's wrongfully so. Unfortunately, with Sancho, it's rightfully so because he had a good season, which is what makes this hurt more. To bring in Kvaratskhelia while his contract's expiring is too good of an opportunity to pass up, in my opinion. I don't think we'll ever get this opportunity again. And I know we've got other players like Simmons who we could bring in at the cam spot, like Wirtz who we could bring in at the cam spot. I think the cam spot is fine. I think we can go one more year with Bruno Fernandes. And if we don't win it this season, if we don't win it all this season, maybe we can review that. But for this season, this is really mad that I'm doing this. I'm going to remove Florian Wirtz and we're going to remove Xavi Simmons. Now, a couple of these other players I kept on because I quite like the look of them, but I don't think we're actually going to spring for any of them. So the first one, and it's hard for me to do this because I don't like doing these kind of signings. But when an opportunity like this comes up, you do not say no. We are going to go in for Kavicha Kvaratskhelia. And we're going to try something. I don't know how they'll respond to this. I think you can guess what I'm going to do. I feel really bad doing this because he had such a good season. I do like Sancho in this universe. But you just can't turn an opportunity like this down. This is a once-in-a-lifetime possibility. I'm going to try it and see what they come back with. I'm not going to add any money just yet. I'm just curious what that would get us, theoretically. They might just walk out, to be honest with you. They might just walk out. I'm sorry. How do I turn this down? They only want 3 million extra. This is this is so... Oh, it's difficult to do. I can't turn it down. You're asking me if Jadon Sancho had 3 million. Oh my god, that's a fucking move. That is a move and a half. We would be silly not to sign this man. We're going to make the move. I don't know how this affects the realism or how it affects people's enjoyment of this save, but I can't turn it down. There are some moves in this life that you just have to go for. This is one of them. Crucial player, without a doubt. Just going to take our time with this negotiation. No stumbling, no fucking it up. Because this is huge. This is massive. Just taking my time, keeping my composure. We don't want to mess this up. No release clause is fine by me. That's absolutely okay. Now the money is where it could all fall down. He's getting nearly 200 grand and he wants something similar here. Wants a bonus of 4 million. Money's not an issue. But I'm just curious what they will say if I take the bonus out. It might bump up to 200. 190. I'm going to meet him in the middle and ask if they can go 180. If not, we're just going to accept the demands. I am in shock. We have just got Kavicha Kvaratskhelia for Jadon Sancho and £3 million. I'm sorry, but that's masterclass. That's a masterclass in transferring. When I tell you I had absolutely no plans to do this in the beginning, I was just looking through my shortlist and I saw that his contract was expiring. How can you say no to a deal like that? And it might be slightly unrealistic, and I apologize if that's people's view on it. And I even view it as slightly unrealistic, probably. But his contract's expiring. They hadn't renewed it. Not to mention, Napoli didn't get European football, or they didn't get Champions League at the very least. Ladies and gentlemen, and I know this is a fucking pain in the arse for Jadon Sancho, who really brought it back this year. But ladies and gentlemen, we are the owner of Kavica Kvaratskhelia. He's still got room to grow. Now, his finishing is good already. He's got inside forward plus plus. But we are going to be deploying off the right because I just can't drop Garnacho. And I know that might fuck things up a little bit. But think about it this way. Jadon Sancho, who'd hit his potential. He's a year older than Kvaratskhelia. And we nearly managed to get a straight swap. Now, if that ain't a tactical masterclass, I don't know what is. He's got 5-star weak foot, has Kvaratskhelia, so it doesn't really matter which side we deploy him off of. I'm just getting the wide playmaker stats so we can get a bit more passing in there in case he does need to be the one to cross in a bit more sometimes. But I can't believe it. He's not going to get number 10. What? Sorry, where? If he's number 10, what number's Rashford got? 30? Yeah, right, we're not doing that. I'm sorry. You can't just walk in and take the number 10. You'll go to the number you were at Napoli. You'll go to 77 because that is your number. There is not a chance that anyone is stealing Rashford's number 10. I'm sorry, he's too clutch for us to just throw into the wayside. Don't worry, Rashi. I've got your best interests at heart. But that is the marquee signing now. That's out the way. We can just calm down a little bit. Oh, I can't believe that we've just brought him in for that little amount of money. We're not done yet in this window either. There was an idea put to me last episode, and the more I think about it, the more I like it. So we are going to make a defensive move happen. I know we were going to make one anyway because Maguire's retiring. But we might even make... Yeah, oh, by the way, Maguire's retiring. I don't know if you saw that last episode. We might even make 2 defensive moves. Now, what's up, Izzy? Welcome to the stream. We've got the boy in. We went for it. But I couldn't turn it down. I thought about it. There's no offer like that you can turn down. And I don't know if it shows how much we paid for him. But we got an incredible deal. Jadon Sancho and 4 million was the deal. That is a masterclass. That is a masterclass of a transfer. Amorim wants him at United in real life, so he actually is realistic now. It's also semi-realistic as well, because he hasn't renewed his contract, so he can just go anywhere, anytime. He might not have agreed a new deal with Napoli. They didn't make Champions League. There's a lot of ways you can see it as realistic. It's just, we're also the Premier League champions as well, so we've got a lot more pull than we do have in real life. So there's ways you can look at it in which it is realistic, but I still feel like a bit of a dickhead for doing it and just putting Sancho out to pasture, kind of, so to speak. But now we've got another decision to make. What do we want to do for the left centre-back role? Because I personally would like Nkapie or Inacio, but there's a couple of choices here. I would also maybe like Hato, but I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're going to go for either Nkapie or we're going to go for Inacio. And then we're also going to sign... Isak Toure is going to come in as well. 75 rated, but he's 6'9". What cup defender he would be. We'll get him sorted first. And then we'll pick our starting defender in a minute. Because I want to try this 5-back against Chelsea in the Community Shield. So let's just put the valuation down. We could probably get him for quite cheap. They've said yes. Well, as simple as that. Isak Toure, incredible backup, 6'9", only 23 years of age, so there is plenty of room to grow. And if you're coming off the bench and you're 6'9", the opponents will just not want to be involved. So that is another deal we'll get done. We're not just going for big moves, we're going for smaller moves as well. But then a defensive decision as well. I'm swaying slightly towards Anasio, if I'm being honest. He's slightly taller. Would weaken the Premier League rival, but also Nkapie is a rating higher. It's a difficult one. Right. First of all, we'll put him as sporadic. But he will get minutes because he's purely because of his height. And we'll get him signed down to a good deal. And we'll bump his wages up significantly. Put a 40k on him. He's fine with that. Lovely jubbly. He's only getting paid 6 grand a week at Lorient. But that's the second summer signing. And as far as I'm concerned, unless... I don't know. Unless there's a miracle, we're only going to make one more signing. I'm happy to stick with everybody else we've got. Amarim wants to pay 90 million. Yeah, he probably would be around that in real life. And in-game, he probably would have been about 80 million with his contract expiring. But Sancho, I didn't want him just sitting on the bench. He deserves to start, so... We sent Sancho the other way. He'll get game time at Napoli. I don't want him just rotting after we've kind of saved his career. Isak Tourian then. Could have maybe got him for a little less, but the valuation's fine. 6.5. We could have got 5.4. I don't believe that, but I will take what we got there. Let's just see what he's capable of, because he'll still have room to grow, probably. He's our second signing. What shirt number did he get? Number 2. Why do I see him as a number 27? I don't know why I see him as number 27, but he's in anyway. Quite fast for his height. Heading is... I'm sorry. You are 6'9" and your heading is only 70. Let's get that fucking fixed. Physicals are really good though. He's a work in progress. But I quite like having a 6'9" player at Manchester United personally. Again, I think he's going to be more of a cup defender, sporadic kind of style. And then finally, for now, 80 potential. 80 potential is pretty good. He'll always probably just be a backup, kind of a cup defender, or if I want to bring him on in the league, he'll probably maybe want to be bring on a corner or something to try and get that fucking header where he is 6'9". Like, you can't really argue with height. But the final decision we're going to make is a centre-back, and we're going to do it now. He looks huge in the cutscenes. He did. He was massive. We go for youth. We go for Hato. He could be around 40 million. We could go for weakening a rival potentially in the Premier League. He'd go for about 40 to 50 million. And Aston Villa are in Europe, and he can play a number of positions. Or we could go for Nkapie, who would honestly be the least realistic, but also Dortmund signed their sell their players a lot. And we have signed from Dortmund in the past. Now, I don't know who to go for here. I'm really between Nkapie and Inacio. Hato is probably too young. Need the extra rating, yeah, true. But at the same time, could you check what Nkapie's potential is for me? Well, and Inacio's actually, well, I'll check. Actually, I'll check them. I'm not gonna get you to check everything for me. I'll just see what their potentials are as well to see, kind of, what would be, what I could expect from them all. So Nkapie has given me an advert on this app I'm using. That's useful. Cheers. Yep. It's not what I asked for. Nkapie 86. So there's only 2 off. Inacio, I can't spell his name. Oh my god. Inacio. Why hasn't he come up? Oh, he's got an accent over his A. 87 and Hato 88. Well, I mean, it's. I know Cappy's got all his potential, but he's got the most overall right now. Yeah, thank you, Izzy. Yeah, I should have. I should have looked at the chat as well, but I don't know. Who do we go for? I think I'm going to go for Nkapie. And if it doesn't work out, we can always go for one of the other ones as well. But I think this is a man. He's 84 pace, 83 defending, 82 physical. Can play as centre back or left back actually. Very good pace. And yeah, decent physicals as well. I mean, the other ones are good. In fact, actually, Inaccio's more well rounded. And Hato's obviously younger, but Athletic Bilbao, I think, got Champions League. So we're going to go for the Dortmund of UCL. Yeah, they won the Bundesliga, but they do. I'm thinking on the fact that they do sell their players a lot. They are prone to sell their players. The Dortmund, I'm your assistant. Let me figure out potentials. Yeah, fair enough. You're both the assistants. You can both be the assistants. But yeah, it's looking for me like Nkapie. I know he'd be the most expensive, but I think it'd be worth it. And his wages are lower than Inaccio's as well, or could be lower than Inaccio's. I'm gonna need to make a decision soon because we do have the bastards in the FA Cup in the Community Shield. I want to see who they've signed. While we're thinking about it, let's see who they signed. The bastards being Chelsea, by the way, for reference. These lot have not. It doesn't look like they've still got Casemiro. Surprised they signed to a new contract. Casado looks really good. Enzo looks really good, but we're not gonna get him. Have they signed anybody? I don't think they've signed anybody this one though. They've got a regen come through. Gonzalo Marin. Fucking hell. Might be pre-gen of Enzo, to be honest. They haven't really signed anybody, to be fair. Who have we got already? We've got whatchamacallit. We went for a big one. We went big on the right wing. I know I said I wasn't gonna, but we did. It was too much of an opportunity to pass up. Kvaratskhelia is in. Napoli didn't get Champions League, and he was contract expiring, so I couldn't say no. I'm here slightly more offered. I'll give you a $5 suggestion, which you're doing. I'm gonna try it. I wouldn't say I'm sticking to it, but I'll give it a go. It's gonna be an attempt. I'm gonna attempt it against Chelsea just to see how it goes. But yeah, we do need another defender. I suggested Baldanzi. I started to tickle on running gag, and I'm just better. You're both fine. You're both very helpful. I just need you both to agree on a centre back because I don't know who the fuck to bring in. The only problem with this situation is Agarte's out of position, but I ain't dropping him. I ain't dropping Agarte. That's my one. That also is like, yeah, Agarte is not going anywhere. Even if he's out of position, he is the man. Probably, and I wasn't really asking, but I have had a comment saying that Agarte probably was player of the season last year. I would agree with it. Yoro's probably not good enough to start. I know he's 82 rated, only 20 years of age. But for some reason, he's hit his potential. It's kind of fucked up his potential, his career mode, for some reason. And I don't know how, because we've been playing him quite a bit. But his potential's been binned off. And Maguire, unfortunately, is retiring. We did bring in Isak Torre, 6'9", as another backup option. And because he's 6'9". And in the end, I think we've got to go for a left-footed centre-back. No coming from before. Yeah, you have, to be fair, but Izzy's been here for a couple of years now, so it might be around the same time you've known me altogether. Izzy's been watching these streams for time. 1984. I'm just going to have to go for it, I think, with Nkapie. Because he seems to be the more favoured. Higher rated. What traits does Inacio have, actually? I... I don't know. I don't know. I want Danso personally. Danso's not a bad shot, but we need someone left-footed. And I did look at Danso, but I ended up removing him from a shortlist because I didn't think it was someone we were going to end up going for. He's only, like, he's 83 rated, 27 years of age. He'd be a downgrade, if anything, on that right-hand side because he's got Matthias de Ligt. Um, Levi Colwill, I'll take a look at him, but I think he is still at Chelsea. But it could be a out there shout, homegrown talent and all that. Yeah, he's only 80. I mean, he's not bad, but I think if we're going for like a massive centre back signing, it's got to be I am Inacio or Nkapi. At this point, those are the choices. I've narrowed it down to those two. Because they're both good, and we've been streaming for half an hour nearly, and I want to get some gameplay. So I will give it till the half hour mark, and then I'm making a decision. I'm actually going to sim a little bit, see if we get more offers in for Laurent or anything. Now this has just fucking changed my perspective again. I said, oh, we'll keep Onana, and now Barcelona have come in for an offer. Oh, and I was thinking of selling him as well. I hate career mode. I've decided I'm not built for this. I'm not built for career mode. I've decided. Hansko, that's the wrong player. Hansko I do like, but I think he's going to be too low rated for what we want. And he is 28. I think he's like 82, 83, 84. But again, the younger ones are pretty much there and they're 4 years younger. He is good, well-rounded actually. But I'm firmly in an Asio or in Cappy camp. Real quick, how much pace does Scalvini have and what's his rating? Scalvini's very slow. I actually only just deleted him off the list because I had him on the list. He is pretty slow, and I think he's only 80 or 81. Oh, he's 82 now. 61 pace, but yeah, he's at Bayern, so that's a deal that's probably not going to go through. Although they didn't win the Bundesliga. But no, it's Inacio or it's Nkapi. You got to the half hour mark. I've even put it in a fucking Discord server that I'm in, just to see what opinion I get. Because I just don't know. Also, what are we doing with this man? What are we doing with Onana? Are we going to make an upgrade in the goalkeeping department, or are we saying one more season for the Cameroonian? Sell him. Before we do sell him, I need to find maybe a goalkeeper we bring in, because we need a replacement ready. I was meaning for the de Ligt side. De Ligt's gone nowhere. De Ligt's staying. I've made that. That's an executive manager decision. Had enough of Bananas bullshit. I'm happy to sell him, but yeah, we need to identify a replacement. I can't go for Restes as much as I want to. He's just moved to Real Madrid, so he's out of the equation. I don't think we can go for Carnesci either, because Juventus, maybe Chevalier. I don't want to just raid Napoli for everything they've got though. So it's oh mate, I need to think. Do I just go? At what point do we just say fuck it, fuck the realism, and just go for whoever we want? We could take Trubin from West Ham. Diogo Costa. You both said Diogo Costa. depending on where he is. Because if he's still at Inter Milan, we ain't going to get him because they've just won the Champions League. Bollocks. Yeah, Costa's just won the Champions League. He ain't gonna drop down just yet, I don't think. He just come off the back of the UCL. Mamardashvili's at Liverpool, but he looks fucking phenomenal in career mode now. He's at Liverpool. That is a complete and utter no-go zone. That's the problem with trying to identify keepers now, which is why it's hard for me to accept a bit for Onana. We're going to do the centre-back signing anyway, and I've decided I'm pulling my managerial power. We're going for Inacio. Slightly cheaper, more physical, more well-rounded. Can play in 3 different positions. We can swap him with Martinez if we want a different DM style. I'm using my managerial power here. I will always look at suggestions, but sometimes you gotta show people who's boss. We'll chuck a 47 at them, see what they say. They say 57, right? Okay. Unai, I'm trying to get this done for under 50. So what we'll say, a little 49er on it. He doesn't want to reduce it any further. 50 flat, or we go for Nkapi. I'm not moving from 50 flat. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Unai Emery is scared of Carlos Rodriguez. Unai Emery fears Carlos Rodriguez. Has his market value gone down a little bit? Have I been fucking scammed? Whatever. It's a great signing for that left-sided centre-back role. Aston Villa finished mid-table as well. They finished like 13th. And it kind of swayed me as well that Nkapi was at Dortmund. He might not want to leave a club that's just won the league. And Inacio's a mid-table player at Villa right now. If we give him the upgrade, but Pip is important because I don't know how much we're going to use the 5-back. We're just trialing it at the Community Shield. And I know I said last episode I was going to do a long episode today, but I've actually got stuff to do later this afternoon. So we'll do the Community Shield, we'll do the first game of the Premier League, and we'll leave it there. Just in case I want to make any more changes as well to this side. Let's go off from straight 100. So I'm just going to do what I'd usually do at the start of each season. Big competition and opening Premier League game. Kobel maybe, probably too good though. He is at, well, if he's not at Dortmund, we might have a chance. If he's still at Dortmund, we are fucked. But we'll get Inacio in, introduce the man. Unai Simon is a great shout. Karnaseki is at Juventus. I saw your suggestion, Izzy, don't worry, I saw your suggestion. He's at Juventus. They got Champions League football. I am seeing all the suggestions, even if I'm sorry if I don't acknowledge them. I'm just trying to think. My brain does not do thinking very well. We'll leave Inacio as number 2, to be honest. I think I quite like that. He comes in for actually a really good price. Evidently. Fuck off. I think sometimes, alright? But I like Inacio because he can kind of slot into 3 different positions. Nkapi only covers 2 and he plays for a league leader. Inacio plays 3 positions and I think Villa finished like 13th. So it's kind of a no-brainer in the end. Fucking hell, he can't shoot though, can he? Well, I suppose as centre-back, that's not what he needs to do. What are we saying for the rule? I'm going to go defender just to get the weak foot up a little bit. And then we'll move on to something else. Chevalier. Where what I looked at Chevalier, but I can't remember where it said he was. He was at Napoli. We could get Chevalier, but do we just want to rob Napoli of everything they've got? I'm okay with it personally, but put on the shortlist. Do we want to do this? We've really transformed this team into a Champions League winning side, honestly. If I bottle the Champions League now, it's embarrassing. We'll see what we can get for Onana first from Barcelona. Also, counter question, who did Barcelona have? Because they'll have Ter Stegen still, probably. Did they have any younger goalkeepers we could maybe, use as a swap deal, perhaps? GK, Inaki Pena, Ter Stegen. He's 89 rated, but he's old as fuck. Unai Simon ×2. Again, I wouldn't mind signing him, but for the World Cup, he actually sucked. So I've seen him in action. I didn't enjoy him seeing him play in the World Cup. We actually benched him for Romero. And point number two, I don't know if he'd be much of an upgrade at this point. I'd like someone a bit younger in between the sticks. I'm not taking Trubin. Do you want to fucking bet? Do you want to bet? Put him on the shortlist. I'm not going to anyway. I don't really like stupidly tall goalkeepers because Bayern is 6'6", and he was quite rubbish. Let's just see what we can negotiate for this man. I'm not this man. This man. What? I'm gonna put in a hell of a counter, and if they match it, they're fucking insane. I think for me, he doesn't go for less than 70 because I know he's a bit of an annoying goalkeeper in real life sometimes. In this save, he has done a lot for me. I'm not willing to go. Yeah, I'm not willing to go lower than 70. They've accepted it. So now we need to make a choice. I'm happy we got 70. For a 30-year-old goalkeeper, he's in his prime, to be fair. If we go up against Barcelona in the Champions League, I'm going to be fuming. Sim a couple more days. I think I put Inacio on a development plan. I don't know if I put him on a performance thingy. Performance-focused plan. We're just going to leave him there for now. We'll sort it in a minute once we get to the Chelsea game. Where is the best option out of curiosity? Donnarumma. He's at Paris. So the likelihood of signing him is nil because he's in Paris and he'll just be happy to win the title over and over again. Unless he moved. He didn't move. Nah, he's not gonna. Not a chance. Unless he likes the project somehow. I don't know, to be honest. We're just gonna see if the Onana one might not even go through yet. I want to wait to see if the Onana one goes through. De Ligt from Chelsea. What I was gonna say, if they offered straight 32.5 million, I was about to throw my controller, but they put Pedro Neto in the deal. I am not looking to sell De Ligt. I know that De Ligt might be on the selling point for some of you because he's slower. It's gone through. We need to make a goalkeeper signing now, or we just use De Gea. De Gea season 2026. Who says no? Unai Simon 3. I'm not getting Unai Simon. He bottled for me in the World Cup. I'm not bringing him in. If Onana doesn't sell, trade for Donnarumma. Here's what I'm thinking. Now let me cook. There might be one place we haven't looked at yet. Only a B. Sorry, how are we only getting a B for getting 70 million for an accident-prone goalkeeper? You could have, yeah, if I was more demanding. I went for 75. Well, this window's gone completely out the window, no pun intended, because I didn't expect to do all this. Let me cook. Has this man retired? Bollocks. I was going to say we'll get his regen, but he hasn't retired. So that's out the window. What about this man? Because he sometimes retires quite early. Oh, what is it with people that want to keep on playing forever? Neuer has gone way down. I was trying to find his regen. Who's got a goalkeeper regen that'll retired? Because I think that might be our only move. We need to sign a goalkeeper now. I might go for. I think Chevalier is probably the best bet. Right, goalkeepers. I need mad regens. 74. It was 74. I mean, it's not really as important, but okay. Any stupidly rated regens, not from Italy. France, maybe? Check free agents by age. Yeah, I have done. I'm just checking by country as well. I'm checking the top 9 because Hradetsky hasn't. He played well. He might have now, but he played against me last season, and there was no rumor of him retiring. What about this man, Alexandre Gillet? That we'll put him on the potential list because he's only got showing great potential, but we might have found a gem there, perhaps. I was gonna fucking put Restes on the list as well, and I realized he's at Real Madrid. He was just in there because he's French. Hradetsky, where is he from? Finland. Might as well just search his name first. No, he's still there. We either go for an established goalkeeper that's Chevalier, I think, at this point, or we take a massive risk. The problem is, and I know that he might be liked and wanted for his save. He's only showing great potential, so he might already be at his potential. What about the Polish prick that loves to smoke? I mean, I'm guessing you mean Chesney? He's retired, but I don't know if he ever. He probably was Chesney. I've just remembered. I started this career mode before he came out of retirement again, so he probably won't be in to begin with. I started this save before he went back to Barcelona, I think. So he probably won't be an option. Although I will look. It could be no, that'd be the like Flappy Hansky's regen. Fabianski. Flappy Hansky is what you call him though, because he's got flappy hands. And yeah, there's nobody Polish, so I'm assuming that was before he came back. Yeah, we either do we trust De Gea at his age? I'm gonna say no because he's going down in overall very quickly. We do need a goalkeeper and we need him now, so I'm gonna say Chevalier is my man personally. What's his trait? 1v1 close down. I'd love to get Restes, but he's just moved to Madrid, and before that he was at Milan anyway, so. What do you mean no, Demonid? You want us to get the regen? The problem is the risk of him being at his potential already. That's my only concern. He's cheap. Would only cost 24 million. And it's a huge risk. What are we thinking, Izzy? You're my other assistant. I want to hear your opinion on this. Do we go for Gilles or Gillet? It'll be probably Gillet. I'm going to call him Gillet. Or do we go for Chevalier? Two French goalkeepers. One of them's established. One of them will get there, hopefully. You could take Trubin. I don't actually care. Vicario is great if he's moved. Vicario is great. He hasn't moved. That's the problem. He's at Spurs still. And I know they didn't get Europa League or anything. I don't think they actually got any Europe. But I don't want to poach from the Big Six as well. I know the other teams are doing it in the league, but they're being unrealistic. I actually, the more I think about it, the more I want to take the risk on Gillet. But if we want to go for UCL, we probably should get Chevalier. But again, we don't want to raid Napoli for everything we've got. If we want to have a bit of fun with it, we'll go with Gillet, try and make another legend. Tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to put bids down for both and see which is better value for money. I mean, I know Gillet would probably be better value for money, but like, how low can we go kind of thing? Go for the 81. I feel like you both are agreed on this, so maybe we'll just chuck a 22 at him. Oh. No, don't be silly here. We'll chuck 24. $27. How about we meet? I know it's not exactly the middle, but 25. Right. We've signed some big names already. We've signed Kvaratskhelia. We've signed Inacio. But this is the biggest risk of all, because he could have already hit his potential. We are going to go for it, though, because that's what the chat wants, and I'm fine with it. And I don't want to raid Napoli for everything, because we just kill Napoli at that point. Alexandre Gillet, you're getting the promotion of your life. I just want to double check. I'm still going to go for him, don't worry. I just want to check who their other goalkeeper is. Is it Hradetsky? Or am I tripping? Is he somewhere else? Because am I taking their starter keeper, or has he not got enough experience to be starting? Oh, no, Bryce Samba's, but Hradetsky's not there. I wonder where he's gone then, because I actually didn't check his club. Bryce Samba's their starter. And he was starting against me when we lost to Leverkusen, didn't we? Yeah, fuck it, we're taking them. We're taking this player now. We need revenge against Leverkusen in that way. I forgot that we lost to him last year. Yep, you know what? Decided for me. Use the 81 rate player, and if he sucks, swap between him and De Gea, then get someone better next season. I'm going to swap between him and De Gea anyway, because I still have a lot. There's still a lot of value with De Gea. He got so many clean. He got the same amount of clean sheets as Onana last season in less games. De Gea's going nowhere. Important. I think De Gea is important as well, so we can just swap him around. Other question is, do we give this man his start against Chelsea in the Community Shield? I mean, talk about a fucking... He's just casually sat there playing for Leverkusen, and suddenly United come and he's like, wait, what? We'll put 50k on the table, that should be fine. Well, that's our final signing. No more. This window's been mad enough. No more signings. Any more suggestions, we'll wait till Season 4, or maybe January. Depending on how the team's doing. But I'm all signed out. I was planning to do a few games today, but I don't really have the... I'll maybe just play until I can't be bothered anymore. I don't know. Fuck it, we'll go anyway. This is a huge, huge risk. But Alexandre Gillet comes in for just 25 million. We sold our keeper for 70 and brought in someone for 25. There's a lot of risk to this. It does part of our objective. But no risk, no reward. Nobody else is getting signed. You can all fuck off. I'm keeping the goalkeepers on the shortlist just in case this doesn't work out. Does he have potential, or has he hit it at 81? Because that will be the telling story. He's got room to grow. Right, cool. He will... Kicking's not incredibly important to me rather than saving. I'd rather get saving stats up. He has room to grow, so it's not a complete waste yet. And he will overtake De Gea, obviously. De Gea's on the way down at 82 rated. He's on the way up at 81. We do have the trump card potentially of Awal Ali growing into a fucking superstar out on loan as well. Do you know what? It's a risk, but it's a risk I'm happy with. There's only one player we need to sort out now, and that's Adam Laurent. And I'm sure we'll do that before the window closes. But I'm happy with that. Some risks, but some surefire certainties that we're going to pop off. We've got Kvaratskhelia. We've signed Gillet, who I think will give... We'll throw him in at a deep end against fucking Chelsea. Signed Inacio. And we've signed Isak Toure. I think we've got plenty of cover, and I think we've done what we wanted to do. And I don't know how much money we have left, but I think I'm going to hold on. I think we've probably still got quite a bit. We bloody shouldn't have that much, though. What's happened there? Oh, we sold on Anna. Never mind. We've actually spent really well. Right, let's get to the Community Shield now, because I actually want some gameplay in my life. Also, before we go into the gameplay in my life, switch that back. I had up 4 minutes for the World Cup, so it went through a little bit quicker. The manager ratings boosted all the way back up. Offer for Laurent from Sporting, and I don't know how many more opportunities we're going to get to loan him out, because I rejected Everton. Fulham rejected us, because we wanted to loan without buy-in. Dovbik's gone to Spurs, which is interesting. But Laurent's the last one I want to sort out. What the fuck? Sorry, why is there a sponsored... Sorry, excuse me. Why is there a sponsored advert? Stop scrolling. I want to look at the sponsored advert. Where has it gone? Seriously loud, the all-new Beats pill delivers better sound than ever. Why is there a fucking sponsor in my EAFC? Right, let's get Laurent done and dusted. Hopefully, that's the wrong page, but you can see who we've signed, and we're not signing anymore. Anyone comes in here with transfer suggestions, they're in the wrong stream because I'm not spending any more money. I don't want to just completely nuke the club. Because we did well last season. We won the fucking double. There's no point in me getting rid of what worked. 3 updated youth scout reports. Let's see what we got then before the Community Shield. First, Mexico. Goalkeeper. Oh, Christian Flores. And with fixed diving as well. Look at that. The diving numbers aren't stupid. Christian Flores, overall of 52 to 70, potential of 69 to 93. Valuation, pretty decent. Good start. Fabrizio Bravo, overall 39 to 55, potential of 51 to 71. Yeah, see you later. Diego Gomez, there's no point in reading your numbers out, but we'll read them anyway. 45 to 63 overall, 57 to 64 potential. Just, sorry, how have you been allowed in the building? And Sergi Herrera, overall 53 to 71, potential 71 to 94. Go on then. Why not? We move on to the Irish CDMs. There could be some good ones in here. Unfortunately, Shane Boyce falls a little bit short. 55 to 73 overall, 62 to 76 potential. Potential ruins it for you, buddy, as well as your wage demands. Jordan Murray, overall 49 to 65, potential 66 to 90. The valuation doesn't quite make it for me. We're going to have to be cutthroat a little bit because we do have a lot of players coming in. Jordan McMahon, overall 43 to 59, potential 65 to 89. I'm going to say no to him as well. These might be, whatchamacallit, controversial, but I think it's the right move for some of these to get rejected. And Aaron Phelan, overall 50 to 66, potential 56 to 68. You're fucking shit, mate. There's no sugarcoating that. Ian Brady, probably the best of the bunch. Potential lets him down. I don't think we're going to get anyone from Ireland this time. 51 to 71, overall 65 to 83 potential. 1.2 million valuation now. Let's just change our minds here. I think we're going to bring in an Irish CDM, Ian Brady. The valuation has just saved his arse. South Africa. We have to have the South Africans. There is no Shabalalas. I'm not interested, although there are. Hold on. Oh, there might be something here. Duma Ngokwe, 58 to 78 overall, 68 to 92 potential. In you come, good sir. Toko Tlume. I don't think we're going to sign him because there's potential anyway, but 54 to 74 overall, 65 to 76 potential. Valuation's good, but potential is wank. I'm not going to risk it. Salope Tlume, overall 51 to 69, potential 73 at 94. I'm actually going to try and see what he does. The problem is with these youth wages, the youth wages are what lets it down a little bit, try to sell them, because nobody's going to pay 25 grand a week. I don't know what they've done with the youth wages, but it's mental. Bobang Sabande. Do we just have to get him for the name? 50 to 68 overall, 64 to 86 potential. He is not good. I can't turn down the name Bobang. We might have beaten a Shabalala by getting Bobang. Granted, if he is shit, I won't keep him, by the way. I'm not going to keep him for Bobang. Alright, let's see what we got then. Christian Flores, Chakimone. I'll just scroll for everybody instead. diving's the worst still, so we'll go goalkeeper. Herrera, same story. Try and get diving up. Ian Brady, we need to manage this man right because he could be Demonade regen. You know what? What does your regen want to be doing, Demonade? You pick the development plan. You are him. He is you. DLP. Alright, we'll put him on the deep line playmaker then. Nokwe, he's my favourite, I think, at that report, honestly. Name and ability. We do have Bobang, who we will try and make a man out of. He could be the Jabu Shabalala, because remember, Shabalala was never meant to make it, and he did. Jabu Shabalala was absolutely shit. Then you put him on the pitch, and he outperformed Bruno for a little while. Yeah, all the strikers are on Poacher, because that's the best stat. We might need to do a little trimming of the youth academy if anybody else comes in that's actually quite good. I do like the look of Buan Mandal's potential. It seems to have fixed mid-80s. And this is a career mode I'm going to do after we've even won the treble off screen. We might as well keep going with the youth academy. Right. To the gameplay. Fuck me, it's been an hour. No, I don't care if you're Real Madrid or if you're fucking Atletico Madrid. Matthias de Ligt is not for sale. There is a move going here. What's this? Oh, is this the one? Adam Laurent going to Sporting. We've done all our business since only the start of August. We got everything handled. Some shock decisions. Some risky decisions. But with no risk, there's no reward. So we're going to give it our best in terms of what we've got with us and also what we've decided to do. So this is going to be the starter team for the 4-back. Inacio holds the bench for the 4-back. And obviously Gillet will come in and be the goalkeeper probably. What are we saying to this? I like it personally. I know Højlund, I think Xerxes got a bit more to grow, but Højlund hit his potential, although he's only 23. I like this. And then for the 5-back, which we were going to trial against Chelsea. Personally, I don't like 5-backs, but I will try it because it's been suggested, and I am a nice person at the end of the day, most of the time. Inacio comes in there. Yoro holds the bench. Kvaratskhelia obviously just comes in here. And that's the 5-back. It depends whether we go for Gillet or De Gea. So I'm good with that. Baldan's yeah. I didn't want to be the one to tell you, Demon, but Baldanzi's hit his potential. Although he's not going anywhere, don't worry. 82 is his potential. His potential's 83. What is it with this game robbing my players of their potential? First it's Yoro, and now it's Baldanzi. He's still a very good player though, so I'm not going to complain. But we're going to try the 5-back. If there's anywhere to try it, it's the Community Shield. Adam Laurent is happy to go. I've just seen who's asked for the game. Oh, no, I can't. I cannot, sir. I know you're retiring. It's your last year, but I can't. Harold Maguire. You'll hold the bench, unfortunately. Someone tries 5-back out, but maybe give you some minutes depending on how comfortable we are, if we're even comfortable in the match. You know what? Yeah, you're already on the bench. Lovely. I think that's okay. Shaw's not actually a reserve, by the way. It's just because there's not enough space on the bench. Just reference. Do we need 3 centre-backs? You know what? Shaw can come on the bench. We don't need 3 centre-backs there. Right. So let's trial this 5-back. We need Toure on the bench. I'll do that in the actual game because for most of the time he probably will be in the reserves. Right. We're finally back in the gameplay. Let's see if what have Chelsea done, if anything. I mean, they don't need any more players. They've got 7,000, but this is the team it looks like they're going to roll with. Ramiro in goal, DeMarco and Chalobah as the fullbacks, Chalobah captain in the side, Renato Vega and Tapsoba as the centre-backs, Enzo and Caicedo as the DMs. Their ratings are quite good now, to be fair. Mudryk off the left, Palmer off the right, and then Kunku at cam and Nicholas Jackson up top. They haven't done as much as I thought they would, you know. João Felix, Pedro Neto, Badiashile, Sanchez, Dewsbury Hall, Fofana, and Humphreys on the bench. They played a tiki-taka style, we know this. I don't have any stats yet because it's the first game of the season. Yeah, Nicholas Jackson. He's actually scored a couple past me. He was up for the Golden Boot last year. He's actually quite good in career mode. Reports suggest that Bruno will be in the attacking midfield position, obviously. At some point, maybe we thought there's maybe a slight thought of replacing him because he's getting older, but we've done enough this window. I don't want to nuke the whole team. If we do something like that, it could be a Season 4 plan. Report suggests Chris is green. I don't want him to get complacent, so we're just going to downplay. Any questions about our new signings? No? No. Okay, cool. Can Martinez handle Jackson? Well, it'll probably be Inacio to try and handle Jackson. So we'll encourage Martinez, but it'll be Inacio kind of in that spot. Inacio on the left, Martinez on the middle, Delit on the right, Cadiolo and Dallo as a fullback. So I want to make sure the tactics are right as well before we go in with this 5-back. So let's see then. Just double check everything is as it should be. Team sheet number 3. We'll go with Gillet just to, you know, ease him in. Well, not ease him in. I guess it is easing him in because he's not going straight to the Premier League. Right. No. There we go. Inacio, what's he got? Stopper plus, ballpoint defender plus. We'll go stopper, I think. Delit has got stopper plus plus. In fact, actually, we'll go... Yeah, we'll leave that, actually. I like that. I like that a lot. Agarte, he's slightly out of position, I know, but he's got box-to-box plus. That's fine. Fernandez, the problem with this 5-back is it doesn't suit either of the midfielders, but it'll be fine. They'll just have to fucking get involved in it. Scalia is going to be inside forward. He's on the wrong side for it with his feet, but, like, he's got a 5-star weak foot, so it's fine. And then, obviously, Garnacho will be the other inside forward plus, with Højlund as poacher. So I like the look at that, personally. Unless there's any changes people want to suggest, I'm fine with that. Obviously, Gillet comes in. That's the only other change. And he is a goalkeeper plus, I think. Why hasn't it changed him? Thank you. And as I said, I believe he has... He doesn't have goalkeeper plus. Does he have any pluses? This could be a problem. I mean, he's only young, so we're not going to fucking yell at him yet. Yeah, sweeper keeper plus. So that is the team, a very risky new strategy team to play against Chelsea. I need to take a screenshot of this team because that is a mad team. I didn't expect to have this because I didn't want to go balls to the wall and sign everybody, but you do want to make the team fresh and see what it can do. We're going to try the 5-back. If it works, we'll use it more. If it doesn't, we'll retreat to the 4-back, but we've got plenty of depth everywhere, so that's fine too. This is the team we're using at Wembley for the Community Shield. Gillet gets a big fucking debut in goal. Cadiolo and Dallo, the fullbacks. A back 3 of Inacio, Delit and Martinez. Fernandez and Agarte, the centre mids. The only problem I have with that formation is the centre mid spots, but Agarte, if anyone can adapt, Agarte can. Garnacho off the left. Kvaratskhelia off the right. I can't believe I'm saying that. Rasmus Højlund at striker. At Wembley then, for the Community Shield, Manchester United versus Chelsea. The thing is, it's all realistic as well. Right. We have gone full strength. Chelsea might have rotated, that's the only thing. Imagine if Chelsea have rotated and we've just gone absolutely insane on them. You know what, they beat us at the last game of last season, so a bit of revenge is on the cards potentially. Those are the boys. I feel disgust. Don't get me wrong, I feel absolutely vile using a 5-back. But it freshens things up. We're trying something new. We're seeing how it goes. Again, if I like it, we'll do it. If I don't like it, we won't do it. The problem is as well, it kind of takes out Mainu, it takes out Hjulmand. It'll maybe be something we switch between. I'm not going to write it off yet because we haven't used it yet. But personally, I prefer the 4-back. Yeah, they've gone... Okay, you know what? They haven't gone rotated fully. They maybe just don't have all the players because they sold Gusto, they sold Reece James. They decided their right back for some reason, but they do have talent there. What can we do with this 5-back? This could be domination, to be honest, with our new players as well. I just hope I don't come to regret some of the sales we've done. Like an Onana, like a Sancho. I hope we've made the right moves here. Because any wrong moves could result in me crying, to be honest. See what he can do then on the ball. Kvaratskhelia escapes to Marco. Oh, the cross isn't great. He's never really been a crossing guy though, has he? Agarte can't pick out Garnacho, I think it was, or Fernandez. And yeah, the problem with the 5, I mean, we've got no midfield cover, but we also have 5 at the back, so we shouldn't need midfield cover, really. Dallo, good tackle. I wasn't on my feet yet. Are they taking the front already? Good tackle, Dallo again. Tossing was smart there, but not as smart. How have I not intercepted that? Also, why is it so dark? What is this lighting? Have they closed the Wembley roof or something? Oh, Kvicha. Oh, damn it. Oh, it's gone the whole way. I should have knocked off the Hoyland. That's a great tackle from Tosin. I wanted to go the whole way with Kvicha, see what he could do, but yeah, great tackle. Delete. I must admit, I do really like this 5-back. I know it's ratty as fuck, but I do like it. Annoyingly. Oh, I can't get there. I'll only talk about Anasio, we've got Kvicha as well. Press on the keeper, good job. Delete leaves that for Dallo. It does mean a bit of adapting from the current squad. That's also aimed at Fernandez, but he ran away. I don't hate this as much as I thought I would, but I don't know. We're still early in the game. Dallo gets a foot in. Mudryk gets his ball blocked, or it's just a very terrible cross. I can't tell. Can I get the fucking ball to... I wanted Hoyland to move, to be honest, but he didn't move. Gilly, great save. Threw himself at it. Did you see that? He loves his club already. Garnacho. Oh, he hates his club. Jackson, is he offside? Oh, another save from Gilly. We might have made a very good, risky decision, to be honest. Double save from the young Frenchman, who I believe is Lloris's regen, potentially. Unless he retired pre-save. Oh, fuck off. I didn't even aim it there. I'm going to switch between the 4-back and the 5-back, because the 4-back, I've got players I like in that, like Agarte, he can do more than that. But in the 5-back, it just defensively seems a lot more sound, and I've really liked it so far. Kvaradona going down the right now. Agarte. Where is Bruno? There he is. All right, good. Kvicha! Oh! You know what? Not bad. It does feel like a whole different team. I'm not just saying that because of the sidings. It just feels like I've not loaded in with Manchester United. I've loaded in with, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like this is a team that I should have. Although to be fair, we have just won the Premier League and FA Cup. We've got a lot of pull, so these aren't wholly unrealistic signings. Especially Kvaratskhelia. Gillet again, man. Defending. Trying to close him down, Martinez. He's sat a bit further forward. And maybe this isn't a Garté style formation, but I don't win unless I have a Garté in the team, so it's kind of difficult to drop him. Corner Chelsea. Paul Palmer. Got to DeMarco. We're enough an inch it's a foot in, but it's not going to be our ball yet. Dallo will get the ball, and we'll just clear it to nobody. There's so many options, and it just didn't look on any of them. Oh, hold on. Kvaratskhelia could be gone here. They're not closing him down at all. Kavicha, no. Romero, he was quite good for me in the World Cup as well. Oh, what in the fucking... Matthias de Ligt. Matthias de Ligt. Martinez. Gets booked. That's all fucking Matthias de Ligt. I know we had an Asio on the back burner, but just in case. I thought I could get the ball, to be honest, as well. De Ligt's headed that the complete wrong way. I know there's calls for us to replace him, but I'm trying to keep faith with him. And he's doing stupid shit like that, though. Five back is great for defending corners. True. More options, but also they blast out the other corner, they just passed it. Well, okay, it might be the easiest save Gillet has to make in his short Manchester United career, and it could be a counter. Kvaratskhelia, can he pick him out? It's not a bad ball! It was a hopeful ball, but it wasn't bad. Not really involved in number 7 this game yet. Block Martinez. Yeah, I do really like him in the middle, to be honest. He's smaller, more agile. Kvaratskhelia has been fucking done in there. Oh no! Make sure he can't shoot. Make sure he can't shoot. Lovely. I love Leacher, by the way. Kvaratskhelia, touch escapes him. I really hope he's not a waste of money. Offside, no? Oh, apparently not. Sorry, did I... I must have missed the part when Mudryk was onside there. I must have missed that. That must have just escaped me. He looked offside by about a mile. Chelsea take the lead through Jackson, but maybe I'm just stupid or blind or something, but I thought Mudryk was off. Gillet finding out how hard it is to be in this team, in this league. I know we're not even in the league yet, but we're against our closest competition. He's not offside at all. I'm just fucking stupid or blind. Off the replay, it looks onside to fuck. I'm going to VAR it for my own brain. Well, Nicholas Jackson makes it 1-0 Chelsea. The Community Shield. And the thing that's good with signing new players is you get the new players, but the bad thing about new players is they all have to try and gel together. So I'm giving them a chance in this Cup. Was Mudryk offside? Probably not if it's given the goal, but like I just want to check my own brain. I mean, not even remotely close. Not even remotely close to offside. I think I was just more out of hope and expectation. Well, you know what? Ref. Cheers. Yellow now for the goal, or for the assistant, Mikhailo Mudryk. Because of course he fucking does. Fuck off. Right. Let's fix up here. A lot of new players coming in. A lot of new egos. Which is why, I mean, I don't care about the Community Shield, but I want to see good performances from my new signings. Like, if Chelsea win the Community Shield, whoop-de-doo. But, like, I want to see a bit more. I want to see a bit more Garnacho. We've not seen enough of him today yet. Bruno, mate. Could have just hit that. You didn't need to fucking waste time with it. Nearly at half time, yeah, 2 minutes of added time. Chelsea just ain't going to run down the clock, it looks like. Lovely. Oh no, they're not, they're going for it. They're going for it. Ignacio, get across. Enough of a distraction there for Palmer to put it off target. Well, you know what? Learning experience. I don't think I've used a 5-back in years, so I'm going to put that down. I'm just going to come up with the excuse book now. I've got it all written down. The excuses written down in front of me. We'll go through all of them. Haven't used a 5-back in a while. New players need to adjust. Chelsea are our closest competitors as well. Chile's putting in a good shift. It was just that goal. I mean, you couldn't really do much about it. Jackson was right there. He's not been too bad. Take a look at the stats then at the break. 54-46 in terms of possession. 6 shots to 4. And 0.6 expected goals to 1.8. They have the 1.8, which is kind of... We haven't been creating enough yet. The thing is, with this formation, it is more of a defensive formation than an attacking, creative formation. I haven't really used Garnacho. I don't think Højlund has even had a shot or even had a touch of the ball, perhaps. Have we even involved Rasmus Højlund? Barely. Garnacho's had next to no involvement. Kvaratskhelia had a bit of involvement. Hasn't been able to find a net yet, though. We're just adjusting with this team. Getting it ready for Brighton, to be honest, when we kick off the Premier League away at the Amex. And I'm going to leave it there for today, because I actually have stuff to do before work, so I kind of need to finish a little bit earlier anyway. Oh, bugger it. I'm literally flying in for tackles like an idiot, to be fair. Cadiolo. Garnacho. Fucking hell, does Chelsea want to just fuck off a little bit, to be honest? Kvaratskhelia. Højlund. What? I don't know what's happened. I pressed to shoot. I don't know what. Oh, okay. Yeah. Do you know what? That's really good. Yeah. Could you commit delete there, please, video game? Oh, yeah, no problem. Nice one, Martinez. I'm so glad we've got Lisandro Martinez, although he has just lost the ball there. I did press to clear it, but that's been ignored. I think if we are going to use a 5-back, we can't use Ugarte, which is very annoying because I love Ugarte. We need something more attacking there. Good save, Gillet again, and Cadiolo prevents it from going to Palmer. Garnacho sends Chalobah to the floor, and he's got room. Højlund, do you want to make a bit of fucking space? You've run with taps over there across to me. How am I meant to fucking do shit? There, I'm losing my patience. We need to fucking tweak this 5-back if we're going to keep using it. I quite like the idea, but I don't think it's fully sorted yet. Højlund, thank God. All he needs is one opportunity. All he needs is one chance. That's our poacher. Bruno wins the ball back, and that's why he's not going anywhere. Rasmus Højlund. There's a reason he's poacher plus plus. Give him the smallest space and he'll put a shot on target at the very minimum. They've left the space. Tapsoba didn't cover Højlund. He was too busy watching Garnacho for some reason. And it's a great ball through. And it's well finished, actually, because Ramiro does rush out. Højlund places it bottom left. They're equal in the Community Shield. Instead of our new signings linking up, it's two of our old guard. I wouldn't say old guard. Højlund's only 23, but it's two of our current squad from Season 1 that link up for the equaliser. I'm going to give some players some debuts off the bench as well. Don't worry, we're just not doing that yet. Fuck off. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck off. I worked my ass off to get back into this game, and the game's like, haha, yeah, try that again, mate. And Kuku makes it 2-1. That is stupid from me. I'm going to have to bring Martinez off before I get him sent off. Which means Ignacio probably moves into that spot and we bring on either Touré or Maguire. Isn't Kuku offside there, or am I just dreaming again? Cadiolo's probably pulling him on out of the picture. I don't fucking know anymore. I'm going to give De Gea the Premier League game, I think. Nkunku makes way now. Now he's scored. Yeah, cheers. Mudryk goes off as well. On come Enzo and Felix. We're going to make some changes as well. Toure isn't on the bench. Why isn't Toure on the bench? Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I was doing the 4-back formation. I did the... I am an idiot. I did the changes on the 4-back formation. I don't want to stream anymore. I am fucking too brain dead for this shit. Well, Euro comes on anyway. Fuck me, I guess. I can't really bring off. Oh, fuck it. We'll have to go like this then. Alright. Do you know what's a community shield? Learning curve, I guess. Fuck off. I am an idiot. You started sounding like that Eminem song, so I tried to finish song. I thought it didn't work. Oh, fucking hell. Well, there isn't vomit on their sweater already. They've gone and fucking scored again. We're going to lose ourselves in a minute. Garnacho. Oh, I can't fucking go through there. Okay, I fucking... They just close every fucking play down. Go away, Chelsea. Kvaratskhelia, that's all well and good that you're there, mate, but there's two defenders right next to you. Look how many they've got. How am I meant to break? Oh, fuck it. Garnacho hit one. It doesn't matter. They've just got everyone back apart from Jackson and Enzo. Like, I mean, it's only the community shield, so I'm not going to lose my head if we do lose, but I kind of expected a bit more from this team. I've been cooked by Enzo Fernandez in 2026. Yeah, nice one, mate. I forgot to bring the players I wanted to bring. And I can't fucking make an attack. And as soon as I do score a goal, they're like, yeah, do it again, mate. This is going to go to penalties. Gilet's going to have the biggest fucking moments of his life if we do equalise. Because we ain't winning this. We'll be lucky to get an equaliser. And I don't know how Gilet will be at penalties. Kvaratskhelia. That's even if we get to penalties. Højlund, I need it back to the Georgian. It's pass it, you fucking Danish prick! Oh, mate. I should have brought Mainu ages ago as well. Because Agarte doesn't work in this formation at all. We've already got the 5 back. We don't need any more defensive players. Although the defensive players have just let Cole Palmer through. I don't know what I'm doing with this formation. I can't play a 5 back. I am shit at it. I'm just shit. Palmer makes it 3-1. I've just let him through. I mean, there's nothing else. I like having the 4 back with Agarte there, so Agarte can just cover stuff. But 5 back, I don't know if it's for me. I will try it again. We'll maybe switch between it every now and again, but I just am struggling big time. Off comes Agarte because he's about as useful as a chocolate kettle, mate. Like, what's the point? I need somebody who's going to attack a bit more. I know Maino's got the DM thing, but Maino will get a bit more involved. We'll change his tactic. He is a box-to-box already. That's fine. Yeah, Agarte doesn't do that box-to-box kind of area. He doesn't do that kind of thing. It might be over. It might be over. Baldanzi. I'm not bringing on Baldanzi. We need Fernandez in this kind of environment if we're going to make a comeback. I might have to drag off Kvaratskhelia for Ahmad as well. Because he's a clutch merchant, isn't he? He just read... Like, I can't do anything, because Cole fucking Palmer is apparently the best DM in the Premier League as well now. Kvaratskhelia. Into Dalo. Højlund. Deflected into the hands of Ramiro. That's probably our chance gone to get back into it. We still need 2 goals. Again, I don't think we'll get 1 now. Who's marking Nicholas Jackson then? Who's meant to be? Good job, Euro. And then it doesn't lock on to Garnacho. I need to stay fucking patient sometimes, honestly. I don't get rushed things so much as I'm doing. Garnacho makes a tackle. One day I'll have a day where like I can tackle and it won't go out of player, it won't be a foul, or it won't go back to them, and it'll be consistent. That day is not today. Right, stop committing the 5-back at position. That's the problem. That's the problem when I don't have my DMs. I'm so used to the 4-back with DMs now. Maybe I'm just used to what I use. Like, where the fuck are you putting that, Garnacho? Because that's not where I've asked you to put it. That's not where I've asked for it to be aimed. Oh, fuck right off. Just fuck right off. Yeah. Cool. Nice one, Yoro. I'm getting too fucking friendly with my defenders. Garnacho should escape Vega here, but for some reason he... Right. Yeah, fuck off, idiot. Oh, I can't! There's just 18,126 Chelsea defenders. They spend their money on 40 plus players and put them all at the back. I'm not bringing anyone else on. Nobody needs to see this fucking shambles, to be honest. This was just a test, and whether it's me that's failed it or whether it's it that's failed me, doesn't matter. We tried it. We're going back to the 4-back for the Premier League for the first game minimum. I don't hate the idea of the 5-back. I just need to learn to play it. Fucking free kick my arsehole, man. We've got no time because they're just pacing around. They're not even trying to attack, which I get. They're 2 goals up, but... Oh, Yoros missed a tackle. One of the most boring last 20 minutes I've had of a game in my life. This is the thing now. We're going to make it 3-2. We're going to score, but it's not going to matter. I put my controller down. I don't care if I've won the ball back. I probably shouldn't put my controller down because I won the ball back. I can't be dealing with a game that just doesn't direct my passes where I've directed them. That was from Mainu, by the way. Yeah, lovely. So I've been pressured there because it's gone to the wrong fucking... Right, come here, you cunt. That's just pure aggravation, pure anger. I also don't know why I didn't switch to delete beforehand. That's a different issue entirely, but the game's gone anyway. So's my head. My head is gone. Chelsea can have the fucking Community Shield. Can he save the penalty? Gillet? Nah. Yeah, nice one. Well done, Chelsea. You've won the Premier League, haven't you? Oh, no, wait, that was us. I mean, the one good thing is I don't give a shit about the Community Shield, but on the other hand, that's a piss-poor performance from some of our new signings. I'm not expecting them all to drop 10s immediately, don't get me wrong. But players, especially Kvaratskhelia, you maybe expect a bit more from, wouldn't you? Being 89 rated, worth 70, 80 odd million, just running into fucking whoever the left back was all day. DeMarco, fucking, oh, whatever. Fair play, Chelsea. You deserve it, I guess. My passes wouldn't work, the tackles wouldn't work, the shots just wouldn't work. I love how Gillet's conceded 4 in his debut, but he was one of our better players as well. That's bewilders me. Go on then, Chelsea. You lift your fucking... Who's the captain? Who even is that? Whatever. Chelsea win the Community Shield. That's not a shield. That's not a shield! And they lifted the Premier League. Maybe they have won the Premier League. They're lifting the Premier League. This isn't the bastard Premier League. Yeah, Vega's lifting it. I don't know why he's the captain. Why are Chelsea lifting the Premier League at the end of the Community Shield? They've gone to Old Trafford and they've robbed our trophy, put blue and white ribbons on it. Alright, cool. Whatever. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, I don't really know what I could take from that is that I'm either playing the fucking formation wrong or I just don't like it. I'm probably doing it wrong. Højlund was our personal man of the match, 7 rating. De Ligt being one of our best players despite headering it backwards and also conceding a penalty is worrying news. Bruno got the assist with a 7. Everyone was kind of mid today. I just couldn't find a way through. It felt like they had more than 6 defenders. I mean, 4 defenders. They probably did have 6 defenders. I mean, they went for that, the usual formation, but it felt like Even the midfield was back, and it was only Nicholas Jackson was up there. Gillet, I'm not going to go too hard on because it was his debut against probably the other best team in England, and he put in a good few saves, to be honest. Didn't save a penalty either, but like it's a penalty, so I'm not going to fucking crucify him for that. If we are going to try that formation again, there's going to need to be changes. I can't have Agarty in there, which sucks because he's my favourite player from Season 2. But he's not going to fit there. Mainu might. We didn't see enough of that. Mainu might fit there. We might try a Bruno Baldanzi partnership, perhaps, if we try the 5-back again. That could be something to explore as well. Their best player, Nicholas Jackson, a goal and assist in a 9.2. Frank Kessier gets an assist in 8.9. Paul Kalmer, 89 rated now, gets an 8.9. He gets a brace. One of them was a penalty. Shocker. And Nkunku gets a goal as well, and Mudryk gets the other assist. Nkunku with an 8.4, Mudryk with a 7.7. Chelsea win the Community Shield. I can't say they don't deserve it, because they do. 59 to 41 in terms of possession, 13 shots to 7 and 4 expected goals to 1.3. We're trying to get a new teams together. We tried something different. If you told me I was going to win the Community Shield, I'd have called you a liar, but I feel like we could have done better with some of the new players. What did fucking Kvicha get? 6.7. What did he do? Oh, 50% pass accuracy is not good enough. We'll give him another nod in the Premier League, see if it makes a difference, but for the money we spent on him, which actually wasn't much because we just sold Sancho in the deal, but for what he's worth, not a great debut. I'm not saying a no to trying the 5-back again. I'm just saying a not yet. Premier League, we're going to go back to what we know and try and start on a high in our title defence. But I'm happy to try it again. They'll need different tactics and possibly different players involved though. Martinez getting that yellow card early didn't help the matters. Me not having the right players on the bench didn't help the matters. I think, right, first thing I'm going to do when we get out of this is make sure I've got the players I want on the bench, because I think I put them on the 4-back bench rather than the 5-back bench. And that's a problem with somebody stupid having 2 or 3 team sheets to try and manage. I'm too old for this game. Right. Role update for Højlund. Lovely. Message from Maguire. He's upset we left him out. Not being funny, I don't think he would have made much difference. Team sheets. 4-back. Did I put all the... I didn't. I swear I put Toure and Maguire on the bench. I'm hella confused on the stakes. Right. Well, Toure goes on the bench. He's going to get a bench game for the Brighton game as well, because I actually want to see what he's capable of from there as well. But we're going to go with a 4-back. Inacio's tired, but we have just played. I haven't done the training plans yet. What do we do training plan-wise? How many days have we got? 6 days. Let's just chuck them on energies then. I already kind of regret selling Onana, but it's the lad's first game, so I'm not going to go, God damn it, Gillet. I'm not going to yell at a 19-year-old because he couldn't perform in the fucking Community Shield / Premier League, apparently. I must have missed that fucking memo. What we are going to do is we're going to start De Gea in the Premier League because it's his bread and butter. Højlund hits potential. He's now target forward ++. I don't really want that, to be honest. I don't really want... I would like to keep his poacher ++. It was just to get his stats up, to be honest. Maguire's unhappy. Cry about it, mate. You're retiring. If you weren't retiring, you'd have got the game. If you weren't going to leave me in the lurch. Anyway, with Rasmus, we're just... Yeah, we're going to keep him on the poacher ++. I don't want to ruin that. I'm not applying the rule. Fuck off. Going back to poacher. Just like to get his heading up a little bit. 77's not bad, I suppose. Right. There's some people in this squad as well. I've seen with little thumbs down things next to their name on the contract bit. They want a bit more money. I'll sort it out off screen. I was just wanting to get the transfers out the way first, and I'll do all that shit off screen. Any more offers now? I'm not really arsed about. I don't really have any interest in selling anybody else. So Dallo to Arsenal's not going to go through, and Licha to Real Madrid with Ceballos included in the deal. It's not going to go through either. I've done all my business, so anything else just gets ignored. Kadioglu to Chelsea. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he wanted to move. They'd just beat us up. But it ain't gonna happen, unfortunately. Some other transfers that have happened, and some other transfers that are looking to happen. Agarte's going nowhere. Højlund, I don't hate this, because I was half looking at Thuram, but he's going nowhere as well. Thuram might be quite good for that 5-back midfield role. Stop offering me Pedro Neto. They offered me Pedro Neto for somebody else as well. I can't remember who it was. But they offered me someone else for Pedro Neto. The only one I'm interested now in selling is Maguire. And even if we don't sell Maguire, that's fine. He's retiring anyway. We'll let him have his retirement at Manchester United. I'm okay with either outcome. Right, Scoot reports. Don't really care. Let's see what signings we got then. Chelsea tried to sign Kariolu. Yeah, fuck off. And Højlund is not going anywhere. But Elise is. Elise has left Bayern to go to Atletico Madrid for 76 million. Pavlidis has gone to Lazio for 41 million. I think that's the first Premier League game of the season. Ipswich beat Southampton 3-1. And Barcelona could go for Vlahovic. Hato has gone to Inter Milan in the end. We didn't go for him, as you obviously can see. Kabar has gone from Newcastle to Dortmund. Or Dortmund to Newcastle. It's an interesting one. I don't even know who it is. And then some Carabao Cup games as well. Inter Milan beating Frankfurt on penalties in the Super Cup. We don't need to talk about the Community Shield. Burnley have agreed a deal for Andre. Spurs have signed Pusktas, whoever the fuck that is. Again, I probably should know these players. I've not got enough ball knowledge. Hernandez is getting some fucking hype for some reason. Per Schurz has joined Everton from Torino. That's quite a good signing. And yeah, Real Madrid tried to come in. We were saying nah. Palmer's in superb form for Chelsea. Scoring a brace. Power decides to 4 and win against United. And yeah, they won the Community Shield. And we've got our Beats advert. Right, then, back to what we know just to open the season. There's no point. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But, I mean, we can try the 5-back again. I want to stick with what I know for this opening Premier League game. I don't want Isak Toure in the goal. I do want Isak Toure on the bench, though, which means Maguire or Shaw are going to have to drop. I'll drop Shaw, fuck it. There we go. I want to see what Isak Toure is about. We're not going to start him, but we are going to bench him just to see what he's meant to be about. Because he was meant to get that in the Community Shield, so who knows. Have some teams played their games already? Yes, is the answer. Only one team. Technically, Ipswich are winning the league right now, which is mad to think about. But obviously, after today, it might not still be the case. We might lose, and Brighton might go top. Fucking who knows at this point. So, let's get into the first game of the Premier League. And I'm too tired to really play anymore today, so it's probably the last game of today. Just to get new signings in, get the season underway, and then we'll go proper for it next time we stream. So this is the team that Brighton are bringing. I don't know if they've signed anybody. They've still got fucking João Pedro, who's the stuff of nightmares. Luned in goal, Renan Lodi and Ofaya as the fullbacks, Igor and Webster as the centre-backs, Webster captain in the side, Baleba and Vifer the CDMs, Galeno off the left, Buonanotte off the right, Gruda at cam, and João Pedro striker. They've got Viviana on the bench, which I'm assuming is a load of bollocks, because why would he be on the bench? And Ciso, Minte, March, Lindelof, Jorge Fernandez, and then Jeong, who I don't know who that is. So we're going to go a little in depth here and do some research. Who is Jeong? Jong Woo Yong. I've never heard of him in my life. Is he good? 76 rated, 26 years of age. Decent cam backup, to be fair. That is what we're coming up against. And of course, they played a kick and rush. So let's go into press conference and forget about the Community Shield. Last match, he completed 10 passes with an accuracy of 100%. I don't know how you can do better than 100%. So, no, I don't think he could have done any better. Questions in this fucking save sometimes are absolutely ridiculous. Agarte could have done better, but he doesn't fit the 5-back formation, and we know that now. We know that he doesn't fit a 5-back. I think he's more of a minor position, perhaps. We also need to make sure we accommodate Hjulmand enough as well, because he's still a thing. I'm glad I didn't fully commit to the 5-back. I don't hate it, but I'm probably just playing it wrong. If there's a way I can play it better, please tell me. And I'll know for next time, because I will try it again. Other than commit your defenders out of position, I know I was doing that, but I was only trying to do it with Martinez because he was the one sat further forward. And he was on a yellow card, so it was risky as fuck. Right. That's out of our mind. Let's stick to what we know, and that's winning the Premier League. Let's get back to back then. De Gea starts in goal, I think, because I love Gillet, and he did well. Or do we go with Gillet? See if the Premier League's a bit of a better taste for him with a floor back. Coin toss time, I think. Where are my coins? I always keep a coin on hand for a coin toss that I need. Heads, it's De Gea. Tails, it's Gillet. I dropped the fucking coin. Right. Fucking hell, it could take all day. Catch the coin, you fucking idiot. There we go. Heads. De Gea gets the nod then. No risk in this one. Well, maybe a slightly risk because he is 35 and going down overall, but I'm sticking to what I know. This is probably... I don't think I want to change anything out of this, to be honest. I think I'm happy with this. Give Toure his debut at some point. Come on for Martinez, probably, if he's left-footed. And Inacio will probably sub... Well, might sub on as well. I don't know. We've got plenty of centre-back options. Probably too many now. But that's probably why I've got the 5-back as well, so we can utilise them a bit more. But that's what I'm going to roll with. Kvaratskhelia, I know you've had your debut, didn't do great. I'm just wanting to see what you can do in the Premier League. If you struggle today, then I don't know. I have to play you on the right, though, because Starboy's on the left, and he ain't moving. He's been here since time, so let's just see what we can do then with this team. So, that is the team that's going to face Brighton. It's probably our strongest team. De Gea in goal. Cariola and Dalot as the fullbacks. Martinez and Delit as the centre-backs. Mainu and Agarte as the CDMs. Fernandes at cam. Garnacho off the left. Kvaratskhelia off the right. Rasmus Højlund at striker. I kind of want to start Xerxes, but Højlund did score last game, even though we did lose 4-1. So we'll go with Højlund and bring in Xerxes as a potential substitute. At the Amex then, to open the third season of the Premier League, it is Brighton and Hove Albion versus Manchester United. It can't go any worse than what it did. Community Shield is in the rear view mirror. If I cared about the Community Shield, I might change stuff. I don't give a fuck about the Community Shield. That was just the chance to experiment with something new. Whether I did it well or whether I didn't do it well, doesn't matter. We will try. We will do the 5 back again. Because I like the idea. I just need to know how to do it properly. Because a lot of that was on me dragging my centre backs out. Right, here we go then. We've got Lunin, Lodi, Igor, Vivian, Offia, Baleba, Vifer, Sarmiento, Minty, Wunju Zhong, Wu Zhong Zhong. I don't know how to say his name. We'll just call him Zhong. And they've got Pedro up top. We've got something slightly different. De Gea, Carioli, Martinez, De Ligt, Dallo, Mainu and Ugarte, Fernandez, Garnacho, Kvaratskhelia, Højlund. I must admit, I am, what's the word? Regretting selling Onana, I will admit. I wish we hadn't done that. But it's early days for Gillet. De Gea is reliable most of the time. It's a risk I'm willing to take. We tackle early Martinez. I know you're going to have to pass the ball when I press A, mate. Good hold by De Gea. Yeah, when I press the A button, I'm expecting the ball to be passed, kind of thing. Mente. Why is João Pedro on fucking Minu's arse? Did he say something about his mother or something? Garnacho. Højlund gets tackled by Igor. Carioli outstrikes Mente. Bruno. Minu. Fucking hell, that's got to have taken the deflection, surely. I haven't shot it like that. Okay, good. Whoa. Could have probably shot that a bit earlier, a bit differently, perhaps. Bruno. I'm going to call him short. Vicha. Bruno. Ball in. Finds nobody. Ugarte. Knocks it back to Kobe. Still on here, perhaps. Bruno. Tries one, it's blocked. Martinez. Minu. Minu, what have you done to João Pedro, mate? Because every time you get the ball, he is on you. Vivian makes his debut for Brighton. I can't believe that I've pressed to pass that and it just doesn't do it before I get tackled, to be honest, personally. Minu's having a bit of a struggle today because João Pedro apparently has got offended by something he said. And he's told his whole team just to attack him. Oh, I can't be fucked. I can't be fucked. I just can't be bothered. Like, I really wish we kept Onana. I can't believe those are the words that come out of my mouth. Can we do that fucking thing that Will Smith does with the torch and he just removes everyone's memories and raises everyone's thoughts? And just go back to before this episode started and we'll just go again with the transfer window, with all the signings, with the community shield and all that. I can't believe this fucking... I don't understand, to be honest with you. I don't know what's changed. Kobe might get dragged off at half-time, by the way. I don't know why it isn't passing with him when I press the button. Why is it switching to the wrong centre-back? Fuck off. My head's gone from the community shield, to be honest, and it's not come back yet. But their goalkeeper saves, yeah, of course he does. Vicha. Højlund. Everyone's team is just competent apart from mine, despite it won the Premier League last year. They're just fucking... My head's just gone. Might as well, innit? I have wasted a really good fucking interception there, though. My head is in orbit. My head is on Mars. I have lost all interest in today's episode, to be honest with you. I've never seen a game where people, even if they're shit, can just press you to fuck and win the ball. Because if I do that, it doesn't work. Okay, ignore that. It did there. Right. Highland, you're the poacher for a reason, mate. Lovely. I'm not happy still, but I'm glad we equalised. Highland gets the first goal of the new Premier League season. Who else would it be? I'm glad we've got a striker who can just score things as and when we need it, but like, I think we've done too much change. I think there's been too much change in this side. Sometimes I get attached to players, but sometimes it's for good reason. And the one I'm regretting the most, and I can't believe it, is Onana. I know I was thinking about selling him, but we should have probably lined up a goalkeeper with ability. Not that Gillet doesn't have ability, he will do soon, but we've taken a huge risk in that position. We've either got a 19-year-old who's not had a lot of fucking first-team football, or we've got a 35-year-old who's like going down in his career. I just feel like we could have done that better, the goalkeeping decision, but it's fine. But he'll come good, I hope. And if he doesn't, we can always just find somebody else. I'm just thanking God that we've got a number 9 that's so composed, man. Because if we didn't have Rasmus Højlund, I don't know where we'd be. Relegation zone potentially. A brace to open his new season. Xerxes, good luck getting minutes, pal. We take the lead at the Amex. It's always a difficult game against Brighton as well, so. All reliable. Bruno assist to Højlund goal. Honestly, Højlund, Season 1, very good. Season 2, still quite good despite having an off-season. And Season 3, he means business. He wants that Champions League. Why is it not putting my defender in front of the attacker? I'm going to have a fucking aneurysm. I'm going to have an aneurysm. I think it's probably for the best as well for me to have this aneurysm so I don't have to play this heap of shit. Like, I am in disbelief. Apparently I've just decided to leave the ball behind with Mainu. I don't think that's a decision I made, personally, but apparently I just how does this even happen? I just choose to run past it, do I? I don't think I do. Thankfully the pass through falls straight to De Gea. Mainu's had a shitter today, and it's not all his fault. Granted, some of it is. But not all of it. We might be winning, but I'm not happy. Bruno hits one, it's saved well. Try pressure, but it doesn't work. Yeah, again, I know we're winning, but I'm not happy with the performance. I'm not happy with the... I'm not playing anymore. I'm genuinely not playing anymore. I can't be arsed. I don't know how more times I can pause this and... I can't even say what I'm trying to say because I don't know what I want to say. That's the thing. I don't know what I want to fucking put across here. But what I do know is this game, it feels like on launch it was actually quite good. And since then it's gone downhill or something's happened. Because on what fucking planet, not Earth, that's for sure, do I want to fucking do this with Kadiolu? I have tackled Minte really well. And I'm just trying to take a regular touch. I'm just trying to take a regular touch to control it. The game thinks, nah. What he wants to do is he wants to launch it straight to one of the most dangerous strikers in the Premier League to set up his centre attacking mid. And he pokes it past De Gea. I physically don't want to do another season of this career mode if this is the way it's going to go. This is a team that should be dominating now. I'm really pissed off, to be honest. We shouldn't have sold Onana. We really shouldn't. But that doesn't change the fact that this game is a heap of shit. It's the first time in ages I've properly raged at this fucking game. Because I've liked most of this career mode. It's just stupid little things like Mainu not taking the ball with him, doing quite an obvious dribble, and then the ball's like, yeah, well, do you know what? We'll stay here, mate. You catch up with us when you can. And then Kadiolu, it just doesn't fucking compute in my brain why that touch has happened. Now, am I missing something? Am I watching football wrong? In real life, do they do that? Did they suddenly just touch the fucking ball back into their box with a heavy touch? I'm so fucking heated with this game right now. And apparently their players are faster than my players, but I know for sure my players have more pace. Delit gets it away. They fucking manage to press me every time as well. Kvicha has paid 70 million of uselessness so far. Can't, they just on me like glue. I try and do that to them, they fucking escape. I've tackled Minu and not up. If they score again, by the way, I'm actually sim in the second half. Like before the half-time whistle, if they score again. Sim in the second half. Just can't get the ball out. Maybe Brighton are this good, I don't know. It's a horror start to the season. From what I could see so far, is the ball is just doing unnatural things when I've got the ball, but then when Brighton have got it, it's the perfect football. And I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what. Good save. Good save again. Just bounces fucking everywhere. 2-2 at the break, and I don't know how much more I have in me before I reach breaking point. Thank God we've got Højlund, because if we didn't, we'd be dusted, we'd be mudded. João Pedro puts them ahead. Højlund gets a brace, and then Jong Woo-Yong equalises it because Kadiolu is forced to take one of the stupidest touches that I've seen in career mode. I don't get it. Maybe I'm missing something, like a brain perhaps. Højlund and Fernandes, the duo so far. Pedro and Jong Woo-Yong, the duo for them as well. But we know João Pedro's very good. Always causes us problems when we play Brighton. But what I don't understand is how the touches have gone in some situations so far. But I fucking just need to keep calm, because this is winnable. 54-46 in terms of possession, 8 shots to 6, and 1.6 expected goals to 1. We have the advantage in each and every situation. It's just, I need consistency from the game, from the team, from everything to do with this at the moment. I just need some consistency. At the moment, we ain't getting that. It was always going to be difficult to put new players in, but I thought it'd be better than this. Maybe it will be better than this. Kvicha Kvaratskhelia opens the scoring for the second half and puts Manchester United ahead. Maybe patience is all I need. That's a great way to start the second half. I'm not convinced yet. It's a great way. Højlund lays it off to Kvicha, who finishes it. The Georgian gets his first goal in the United shirt. Just keep calm and not fucking lose my mind, because my mind is already gone, long gone. We are better than this Brighton team by miles. They're just very good at closing down every option, apart from this one. Oh, I couldn't pull the trigger in time. Great run by Garnacho. Billet wins it. It's going to fall to Kobe. Bruno. Kvicha gets closed down by Renan Lodi. They knew where it was going that time. Well, it's a great opening game for the neutrals. I just don't understand how I'm missing tackles like that. And now Martinez is committing out there, which means left João Pedro in more space. Mente is very fucking annoying to defend. Trust me on that. You know what we're going to do. I know it's quite early, but Delit's complaining for some reason, so we're going to try it. If it backfires, innit? Isak Toure, 6'9", comes on for his debut. They're bringing on Matt O'Reilly for Sarmiento, which is an interesting one. Let's see what you can do then on the big stage, Isaac. I don't know how much game time you will be getting, but I meant to give you a game in the Community Shield and forgot to put you on the bench, so this is why you're here. You wouldn't have been here otherwise, mate. Good tackle, Kvicha. Honestly, consider bringing on Hjulmand from Mainu as well. Not yet, but we'll do soon. Mine doesn't feel good today, and I don't know if that's me or if that's him. Oh, I don't know. No, I mean, this game, in total, it's felt like shit today so far, to be honest. Can't just blame one player for it, can I? Garnacho nods it back to his keeper. I don't know why it's Garnacho that had to nod it, but he did. And Cadiolo, I don't know why he's the first up the pitch, but against his former team, he could go all the way through. He could go all the way through. What? I'm sorry. Has the wind slowed him down or something? I know his wind I've got fucking on low settings, but there's no way that he should be caught up there. Oh, cool. I've made the tackle and now I'm out of position because I made the tackle. No reward except for being out of position. Mainu, man. Fucking hell. Toure makes the block and De Gea can get that. Good start by Isak Toure. Fucking hell, look at the size of the cunt. Into Bruno. Well, the ideal pass would have gone to Bruno, but the ball's just going to keep bouncing until it goes back to Brighton. So, what can I do? Good tackle, Mainu. Do I get the ball? Eventually I do with Kvicha. Brighton of Newcastle next. I don't fucking remember who we have. And at this current moment, I don't care. Oh, release the ball then! Nice one, Agarty. Good cover. I'm fairly convinced that passing just doesn't want to work for me here. Højlund doesn't get picked out. Good idea from Kvicha, to be honest. Could have been on for the Højlund Hattie. Tackle Kobe. Garnacho gets away. Cadiolo. Bruno. Hits one. Just off target. I'm going to make some changes anyway. Mainu comes off for Hjulmand. I just haven't... I mean, he's been better this second half. I just haven't seen the best out of him. And Rashford can come on as well for Garnacho. He's been struggling too. I say he. It's probably me that's been struggling. Fucking... whatever. There, Cam. John comes off for Galeno. Can we hold on and win this, or is it going to be a fucking insane draw? Well, the game wants to give the ball to Brighton, so I think I know which way it's going to go. Which way I'd like it to go. Martinez closes down. João Pedro. Cadiolo aims at Rashford, and the game says, yeah, you're not having what you want there, mate. The tackle Cadiolo. Now Rashi has a free run. Vifer shouldn't catch up. Vifer doesn't catch up. Højlund is beaten by Igor, and Rashford just doesn't... What? I jumped, so I thought I was going to header the ball. The ball just doesn't go to whoever I want when I want to header it. Guardiola's out of position, so that's room for fucking Afaya to make a run. Blocked by Martinez. I've lost my patience with this game today. I'm glad this is my second and last game of the day, because my fucking patience is out the window. Is Gruder coming on for Lodi? They're changing formation then. Try to push for an equaliser, which they'll probably get because this game is fucking wank. Gilmand clears it all the way to Kavica. Dallo. Back to Kvaratskhelia. I don't know where the pass power is generated from because I tapped Y, but okay. I must have missed the memo where the pass power just goes into fucking orbit. Right. I think I've been kicked there, referee, but okay. Another interesting choice where Guardiola's in front of the man. Offside, surely. Thank you. He is. We'll keep the play going, though, ref. Got the ball. Right. Just one more because I just need to. I need to believe what my eyes are seeing there. I need to just have a look. Why is this decided instead of thinking, yeah, Bruno's right there, give it to him? Why does it think, yeah, we'll leave it with Bruno and Mainu can have it? Has it gone for Bruno's foot? I think it has. Tasty. Lovely. Sweet. Well, we lost the ball because it went to the wrong player. But actually, no, it was aimed at the right player. It just fucking went for his foot for some reason. Galeno puts it the wrong side. Somehow we aren't drawing again. I just want to get to the end of this game and the end of this episode, to be honest. I've lost all will to live playing this game today. I'm glad I decided to cut this fucking episode short because I don't have it in me to play a game like this right now. Højlund inside one more. Rashford. Great block of fire, man. That is a brilliant block. Please let me try and cross it to the 6'9". Put fucking... what's his name? Toure in a good spot, please. He is 6'9". It hasn't. He's all the way out there. Fucking fair enough. And it... just, I don't care. I don't care. Interest levels are at 0 for this game right now. Bring on a 6'9" centre back, it doesn't put him in an option to fucking try and win the header, no. Didn't think about that. Martinez blocks, it bounces back to Brighton. Højlund, or Hjulmand, sorry, was there to tackle. Didn't get the ball that was right next to him. Wide in the end by Vifer, I think. We are going to win, but it's a scrappy win, and it's not a win I'm proud of. And again, we still might not win. Fucking, no my luck, I'll head it straight back to them. I'm going to aim it for Højlund. He's just going to nod it down to someone in a Brighton shirt. I can already see how this is going. I've aimed at Fernandez. Oh, lovely. He's done it. The give back just doesn't work, though, because I've aimed to put it through that space to Højlund. And yet, Brighton, here we go again. Right. Isak Toure, you beautiful, beautiful, tall man. Corner, Brighton. The Amex Stadium know that this is their team's last chance to grab a leveller. Are they going to do it? Probably somehow. It'll bounce them 3 times before it goes in, so it's alright. You know what, I've just one bite of the cherry, they'll have 6. Bruno doesn't put his foot through it like I thought he would. Get it away. Kavica. Højlund. Bruno. Saved by Lunin. Is it going to be a corner at Russ or is he going to save full time? Well, I didn't go out. So he's going to save full time. It's a win. But there's a lot to work on, in my opinion. I don't know if De Gea was the choice in the end, but he conceded less than what Gilles did against Chelsea, so I don't know. I'm just, and I can't believe I'm saying this, I'm mad we sold Onana. I'm actually mad we sold him. Controversial, but honest opinions from me. Højlund got a brace, Brighton scored either side of that, an early second half winner from the new signing Kvaradona. In the end, dub for United. Mate. Yeah, I'm done with this game for today, I think. I don't want to play that if that's going to be the way it plays. 50 to 50 in terms of possession, 12 shots to 10, 3.3 expected goals to 1.5. In the end, we won and we deserved to, but there's a lot that I wish we hadn't done in that window, but a lot that I'm glad we have done, so I don't know. I just need to be patient, I think. Success doesn't come overnight, does it? Let's just calm down, come back either tomorrow or Thursday, and just go again. A brace and an assist for Rasmus Højlund, who gets a 9.6. Kvaratskhelia Kvaratskhelia gets a goal and an 8.7. Bruno Fernandes with a brace and an 8.5. A brace of assists, I should say. Manuel Ugarte gets an 8.3. It is alright from everybody else, nothing special. De Gea gets 6.8 for what he tried to do. Man of the match for them was João Pedro, goal and an assist and an 8.2. Woo Yong Zhong gets a 8.2 and a goal. Matt O'Reilly came on, apparently just put on a show. I don't really know how he's done that, to be honest. And a fire assist at a 7 rating. I'm going to have to check his pace because there's no way he should be catching up to Garnacho. And Lunin dropping a 5.4, 6 shots, 3 saves, 3 conceded. Do you know what? I'm just happy we won. Vivian didn't really do too well either. I'm just happy we won. Because if we hadn't got all 3 points from that, I think I would have been even more mad with the game today. But it's played like shit for some reason today, and I don't know if I'm playing like shit or if it's just the update that's made this game feel like shit. Either way, we're done for today. We're going to go to the post-match interview, make our comments, and call it a day. Some of the bigger teams drawing on the first day does us a favour. I know it's only day 1, but Fernandes, I do love Bruno, man. He's one of the only ones that'll keep me sane, I think. I think Højlund did well, because if he only had 3 shots and scored 2 of them, that's very good. I mean, Fernandes did fine. Did not get man of the match. Him or Højlund, one of them did. Now that's over, I can scream. I'm not going to. Feel like I could. Southampton next, not Brentford, you idiot. Right, review the training plan, sim up to the game, and go off before my head explodes, I think is the plan. So advance then to the next game. Team of the week, Højlund gets in there. I love how 2 Brighton players got in there, but only 1 United player. Only 1 Brighton player got in there. I reckon that I looked at it quickly and it was a Manchester City badge and not a Brighton badge, whatever. Igor gets in for them. Højlund gets in for us. Højlund might have to be a bailout for this season, I think, because I don't know what the fuck's going on with the rest of the team. Cadiolo to Inter, who says no. Probably the manager is going to reject it. Evan Nielsen's gone to Dortmund. Great season with Bournemouth last year, so they probably would have taken notice. And Bayern Munich have signed Odober from Spurs. That's a huge one actually. 21 million. Anyone else interesting? Reece James has gone from Napoli, or gone to Napoli from Atalanta. And Militao could go to Arsenal. Fuck's sake. Yeah, Bruno Fernandes, absolute baller. Avia could go to Union Berlin. Ferenc Varossi beat Celtic. That's kind of funny. And yeah, Evan Nielsen to Dortmund is huge. Murillo's gone to Mallorca from Forest. And that's the team of the week. Next time we play Southampton. Aston Villa have also signed Alex Garcia. Smith Rowe's gone to Bournemouth. Some interesting ones. Atangana's gone to Brighton. Kind of curious. I'm just going to let it scroll through a little bit, see if there's any more I've missed. Bellingham, something or other. Oh, he's just getting promoted. That's fine. And Dumfries to Liverpool is a weird one. Actually, it's Dumfries from Liverpool to Leipzig. Bit less weird. Right, then I am done because my head feels like it's about to explode after that match and after the Community Shield. So we'll leave it there. We'll open our season with a dub. Only 6 teams managed to do that. Manchester City, Ipswich, Everton, Manchester United, Chelsea and Brentford. The success stories. And down the bottom end of the table, I was using the wrong stick. The losses coming from Brighton, Aston Villa, Leeds, Southampton, Fulham and Bournemouth. Bournemouth as well, by the way. They were contested for Europe in the end. They, well, as I said in the end, it's the start of the season. They've lost game 1. In the end, they didn't get Europe, is what I was trying to say. Just see if there's any more loan growth. I know it's only day 1 as well. I want to see if there's just any more worth recalling. Bowman's up to a 75 already. Yeah, he is going to be a madness when he comes back. Unfortunately, it might spell the end for Ahmad. Unless it spells the end for Rashford. And we put Bowman on the other side as a left winger who can cut in. I don't know. I know Bowman is going to be involved in the plans for Season 4. So someone's going to have to depart. Whether they like it or not. Stats so far, we know them. Hoyland's got 3 goals. What? Oh, he scored in the Community Shield as well. Yeah, Hoyland's got 3. Gareth Skelly's got off the mark, thankfully. Assists coming from Bruno with 3 assists. And Hoyland getting 1 as well. Bruno showing that he's not done yet. I'm intrigued to see how the other loan growth goes. But obviously the main man, Roman Bowman, is the one that we want to try and get in the team as soon as we can. Mohamed Tam's doing well as well, I must admit. As is Awel Ali. Right. Transfers for us, anyway, I think are done. I don't want to bring in anybody else because it already feels like this team's disjointed to fuck. And I can't stress this enough. I wish we'd kept Onana. And I can't believe those are words coming out of my mouth, but I really wish we kept him. Not Barca. Look at some of those stats, man. I feel like that's a mistake, but it's fine. We could actually get him for lower than what we sold him for. I'm not going to do that, though. We're just going to have to get used to it. We've done the deal. We've made the move. We're just going to have to go through with it and see what happens. Honestly, it's day 1 of a new Premier League season. It's week 1 of a new season total. I'm just gonna take it as it comes, but it's not a convincing start to the season for us, I must admit. However, there's a long way to go. It's only day 1. Hope you guys have enjoyed, though, this opening to Season 3. I'm sorry if I've fucking lost my head too much, or if you didn't enjoy the episode because I was playing, you know, not the greatest, or just if it wasn't an enjoyable episode. I apologise. There's some decisions I personally wouldn't have liked to have gone through with, but I'm happy to try them, and I'm happy to continue to attempt them throughout the save. Like the 5-back, I'm not a fan of it, but I will be using it again. Some of the moves we did, I know I'm attached to players, but sometimes it's for the right reasons. I just hope it doesn't all backfire on us. That's all I'm saying. I'm hoping we don't take... We've taken one step forward with the Premier League and the FA Cup double last season. I hope we don't take 2 steps back this season by dropping everything. But you guys have enjoyed, like I said. I will see you either tomorrow or Thursday, where we get into the season properly, close out the transfer window, and see what we can do with what we've got. Take care, and peace.